Alrighty guys, I'm the Devil and welcome to a brand new series here on the channel. Now you may be wondering, this looks exactly like Endless Survival. Well, that's because it is. I'm in this world today, but this series is called Let's Talk. And this series is just going to be a series that is going to replace like talky episodes or episodes where we just talk about things. And it's basically like a vlogging series where I'm just going to talk about my week. I'm going to do one every Sunday. Every Sunday we'll have one. And we're just going to talk about that week, about sort of like YouTube goals, stuff that's going on in the world and stuff like that. I'm not going to talk about politics. I'm not going to talk about news stories like that. I'm just going to talk about things that are relevant to me. So I just want to kind of get myself sorted out here on Endless Fire, and I thought it'd be a great chance to do a Let's Talk. So, this is more of a podcast episode. It's not something where we're going to be achieving anything dramatic. I'm just going to do some minor jobs that need to be done around here, and it's not always going to be in this world. Sometimes we'll be in a modded world, sometimes maybe in another game. Usually just in a world that has some stuff that I need to do. So let's talk about why I'm doing these episodes. I think that's a great place to begin off the episode. So the way that I record is I record 4 videos a day. I record 3 here on the main channel, and I record 1 on my Let's Play channel. And I've decided to sort of like change that a little bit. Originally, it was the Let's Play channel that I had. I can make those bones into bone meal to make it. So originally, I had this Let's Play channel that was going to be for all of the games that weren't Minecraft. But I've decided that channel is now going to be for games that aren't family friendly. It's going to be for stuff that I think is a little bit too either gory or violent or strong for a family friendly audience, and this channel is going to be more family friendly orientated. Now, Minecraft is always going to be a part of this channel. Do not think for a second Minecraft is going to go anywhere, because it's not. I love playing Minecraft. I really enjoy Minecraft. I've enjoyed Minecraft for about 5 years, and the only thing to change is that right now I am enjoying it more than ever. So Minecraft is definitely going to stay on the channel. So I don't want you to think like, oh no, he's quitting Minecraft. No, I'm not. I'm never going to quit Minecraft. Or at least I don't think I will. I've got no plans to. And considering the fact that I am like really enjoying myself, I highly doubt that will be the case. So this series is just sort of helped me out a little bit, because as I go through recording my videos, I end up spending a lot more time than I originally planned on them. And that just means that there are some days like today where I end up with a very short recording time session. I'm not full-time YouTube. I do other things outside of YouTube, so I don't exactly get to get up in the morning, sit down and record and then go to bed. No. I sort of like get up in the morning, I go ahead and I do my videos. I usually get up in the morning, I usually get up in the morning, do a bit of work, and then I'll sit down and do my videos. I usually do my videos from about midday till about 4 o'clock, in which case my wife does dinner, and then I set about what I do for a living. And then I usually finish it up and go to bed. And that's sort of like my life. Usually these are the 4 hours that I usually get to myself. Everybody else is like working or at college or university or something like that. They're too busy to come bother me during the day. So I usually get this time to myself, and then that's when I usually record. But of course, like I said, don't do this for a living, so I do have to make room for that. And obviously that comes later on in the day. Now, I've been walking around aimlessly. So I kind of sometimes get a tight recording schedule. If something goes wrong, then I don't have time to make it right. Let's pop bone meal in here. If like today, for example, my computer decided that it needed to do a bunch of updates. Now, unfortunately for me, that just means that I lost that recording time. I lost today. I've lost about 2 hours worth. I've lost about 2 hours out of my 4 hours worth of recording. So, unfortunately for me, there's not much I can do, because I do need to do other stuff. I can't just sit and sort of like say, okay, I'm going to take some time out of my leisure time to go ahead and record these videos, because that doesn't work. I don't have the leisure time to do that. Most of my leisure time, if not all of it, is spent here on YouTube. I usually try and make time to watch a film or an episode of something that I enjoy. Where did I keep my water? But honestly, I very rarely get to do that. You know, I've been on season 3 of Two Broke Girls now for about a week. Those episodes are only 20 minutes long. I would normally have gotten through that. But let's talk. Like, we could do a chest for wool here. So, YouTube-wise, it's paying off. My YouTube channel is growing. We are like seriously growing, and we're growing at a rate faster than I've ever grown before. So I'm like really happy with where YouTube is going. I'm really happy with. I've got flower pots on me. I'm really happy with how YouTube is going for me. I think it's going a good direction. I'm fairly happy. I'm fairly confident that I am going to achieve my goal. If you don't know my goals, I talked about it in an episode, but I'm going to start doing these Let's Talk episodes and talk about it in here. And basically, I have 2 goals for YouTube when it comes to subscriber count. I have a realistic goal, which is something that I truly do believe that I can hit, that I think that is a reasonable goal. If I put the effort in, I put the work in, then yes, I am going to hit that number. And then I have another goal, which is an unrealistic goal. And it's unrealistic because the chances are that I will not hit it. But it is certainly possible. So let's talk about what my realistic goal is. My realistic goal is 250 subscribers. So we're growing about double our size in a year, which I think is I think we can achieve that. And my unrealistic goal is to hit 1,000. I don't think we'll achieve that. I have no plans to achieve that. I'm not trying to achieve that, you know. But I think that. My apologies. That was my phone going off. If the end clip if the last clip cut out a little bit soon, I apologise. My phone went off, and I've got a copyrighted song as a ringtone, as most people do. So, unfortunately, yeah, it is what it is. So, unrealistic goal of YouTube is 1,000 subscribers. Now, I don't anticipate that I'll hit that. I have no intentions of hitting that. But if I did like a really good series, if I had that one series that did well, or a larger YouTuber noticed my channel and shouted me out, if I don't know, if I make a really good building video and people really enjoy that video and it just gets a bunch of views, you know, that's certainly possible. You know, 10,000 is impossible, and anything more than that is impossible. Or at least so impossible that there's hardly any point in even calling it an unrealistic goal. But there is possibly a way to make 1,000 happen. Now, I should probably be trying for that, but I think a lot of that is just look based and not based around me. It's not based around my skill. It's not based around what I'm doing. It's just based around did someone see my video and think, you know what, I like that video, or you know, did I get invited to something that's going to really help the channel out? Did I find the right thing, you know? But I think for the most part, it's going to be 250. If we carry on the way we are, 250 is certainly looking possible. I think that we are extremely on pace for it. The YouTube channel has been growing really good as of late. And it's not super great. It's not like I'm gaining tens of subscribers every day, but you know, every week we're gaining a few. We're gaining a handful each week. You know, over the past couple of days, it's been one a day for about 3 or 4 days now. So I'm kind of happy about that. I've started changing the way that I tag my videos as well. It's something I've been improving on, and I've been noticing that view count is just sort of like skyrocketing. And I want to just emphasize that our view count is considerably higher than where it's ever been. We are consistently drawing in the same amount of views, or we're going up. You know, my analytic graph goes sort of like a steady increase, and then all of a sudden it just shoots up over the past few days. So clearly what I'm doing is working. And that was right about the time I started changing the way that I tagged my videos. Normally I would have a set of tags that I would use for the entire series, but now I've been doing each video with individual tags. So I've been using the same tags for the series, but I've also been adding in some other tags as well. Stuff like what the episode's about. And it's really been helping, it really, really has. So I'm going to keep doing that, because that's helping. Now, thumbnails, I had a goal for thumbnails this year. I wanted to increase my thumbnail capacity. I wanted to make sure that I was doing the best thumbnails I could possibly do. And I wasn't happy with my thumbnails before, so I sat down at the end of last year. I think it was like the 31st or the 30th of January. It might have even been the 1st of January. Sorry, it was the 31st of December, not January. And I just sort of sat down and I started playing around, and I accidentally pixelated an image and then cut a hole in it. And it just looked good. So I said, I like that. And then I found a font that I liked, that I really liked. I found a style that I liked, and I'm happy with them. For the first time ever, I'm like, thumbnails, done. Just done. You know, they're there. They're where I want them to be. Now, maybe they're not the best on YouTube, but they're at a point where I can say, you know what, now I need to work on something else. I need to work on I don't know, better intros, better outros, better editing. My editing is not where I want it to be. There are more things that I want to do to the video, but unfortunately, I've not had the time yet. So I'm just trying to figure out, right now, my goal is to figure out a schedule where I have the time. And that's where I want to talk about changes to the channel. Because I talked briefly in the beginning of this episode how we were doing 3 videos of Minecraft a day, and I want to change that a little bit. Because doing a video of Minecraft, the way that I'm doing it, I'm ending up running out of recording time and still having stuff needed to be done. So I was going to bring some Let's Plays to the channel. And when I say Let's Plays, I'm talking about new independent games. I would bring indie games to the channel. And the idea is I'd go on Steam, I'd look at a couple of games, I'd find one that I think looks really good, and then I'd play through it and you know, upload the episodes to the channel. And maybe in the future we'll get to a point where gaming companies, you know, ask if I want to do a game, and you know, they'll be, hey, you know what, I actually have a community here who would like that game. Now, right now I want to just make you all aware that I am going to be buying the games that I play. I'm not going to be giving them or anything like that. I'm nowhere near the size of YouTubers to get that. Or maybe if I asked for them, I might get them. Maybe that's just the way it goes, but I'm fine with buying them. And that sort of like fits in line with my goal of playing more games this year. And I'll obviously do and on my second channel there'll be a Let's Play series, which I think we'll do AAA titles over there actually, instead of doing more adult games. I'd rather do games that are on console or are released like majorly, that have a budget. The games cost like 40 quid or $40 or $40 or something like that. You know, they're the kind of games I'm going to put over there. Over here we're going to keep it very independent, very small base games that are usually a tenner or under, or 10 bucks, 10 euro, whatever your currency is. I'm English, so it's £10, which in America you got $10 and then you call them bucks. In England we have £10 and we call it 10 quid. So just in case you didn't know what I'm referring to, that's that case. So that's kind of like going to be the plan for the channel. I think I'm going to rotate between endless survival and realism every other day. So I think there's a realism episode recorded for Monday. I think I've done 3, or is that going to go up today? I'm not sure. I've got it on my calendar when they go up. I'm not sure. First one on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. So there won't be one on Monday. There won't be a realism Monday. Monday we'll be back to endless survival. Oh no! My apologies. There will be a realism Monday because I'm going to be switching my realism for this video, because this was going to be an endless survival video, but I just didn't have the time to record a buildy episode. And I didn't want to do a talk episode where we just talk. So I decided to start like a little podcast. It'll be the Let's Talk podcast. I think I'll call it the Let's Talk, or Let's Talk, and then the subject of whatever it's going to be about. And this is just a series where we can just talk about stuff, and you know, maybe when the subscriber count gets up, we'll stream this series and we can have a live debate and discussion about it. But for the most part, right now, this is going to be like my weekly vlogging series. I think Boogie says it best. My weekly vlogging series, my weekly rambling series, where I just talk about the things going on in life around me and stuff like that. So, yeah. So I've talked about YouTube. I've talked about where I want to be with YouTube, what my goals are for YouTube. And sort of like the series is on the channel. Let's talk about those. So, right now there's Endless Survival and there's Realism at SMP. And that they're going to alternate in days. So one day it'll be Realism, the second day it'll be Endless Survival, and we'll bounce back and forth between the two. Then, the second video of the day will be Modded. And we will bounce between Minecraft Millionaire and FTB Beyond. Sorry, FTB Revelation. And once one of those mod packs end, we'll bring a new mod pack into the rotation. Now, when a new series comes to the channel, it'll probably be daily for a few days. Possibly. I was going to do Realism daily for the first week. That was my plan. When I bring a new series to the channel, it's daily for the first week. But, having said that, a lot of the Realism members, as of yet, have not even done their first episode because they've just had such busy schedules. They've not had the time. And I don't want to be too far ahead of everybody else, you know. So I'd really like to give them a chance to get their first episodes out and some content created without me sort of like being the guy who's got like 20 episodes out and they've got like 2. So I'm slowing that down now. We got 3 episodes, but they'll be every other day. So yeah, and then there'll be an indie game on the channel, and that's not going to rotate every day like the Minecraft mod packs are. That's just going to be every day. So there'll be an indie game, something like Stardew Valley, something like I don't know. There's the bridge builder in Portal, which I think looks really fun. I'd really like to give that a go. So I may pick that up and I may play that. But it's just, with those episodes, I can sit down and I can record for half an hour, because a Minecraft episode takes me anywhere between an hour and 2 hours to record, for the most part. And then, you know, if I added an indie game, you know, I'd just have to sit down and I'd have to play it for like half an hour, and then that'd be it, you know. So we really didn't get as much wood as I was hoping for. Yeah, we got just over 4 stacks of oak and a little bit more of birch. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this Let's Talk episode, guys. So if you've enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and click subscribe if you want to see more. I'm the Devil, and thank you guys so much for listening. Really do appreciate it. And I'm going to go find my way back home. Goodbye!